Hey guys, Moose here, welcome back to another episode of Life is Feudal Forest Village. Got a number of things we can push towards now. We're actually doing quite well. We got some more donkeys that we're pushing towards at the moment. I think that's the right play. We need to accelerate our move out of the old zone. Old town, as I like to call it. We got farming going, right? It is early spring. We don't have... we do have farming going. It just started, actually. Do I actually want to be doing flax? I think the answer to that is probably yes, and to the point where I actually might want to be looking at doing a little bit more oats as well. So let's go ahead and start up another one of our farms here. In fact, I might do two. We have the manpower for it, so let's go for it. I don't want to run out of oats again, man. The problem is I don't even know. It says we have 6.5 thousand. How much of that is actually here? How much of that is up here and not in Old Town? That's my fear. See, if even a couple thousand of that are in Old Town, we're going to be having some problems. It's going to be tough. So I want to make sure I manage this. Now, here's the thing. Our manpower is going to swing very quickly. We just had 16 people who were not working. Building... Yes, we have only 6 people there right now, but once that building is up, 5 of them are going to go straight into the building. So we only get 1 back from that. So I'm going to be at 6 people, and I'm going to have 5 paused buildings, all 5 of which I'd kind of like to get going, as well as some trees I want to get cut down so we don't get too much wildlife spawning around our pastures here. So there's a lot going on here. And while we did get a really nice population boom, we need to be careful about this. So I think probably we want to look at moving clay first. I might want to start looking at the warehouses primarily. Building material is important here. I don't want to mess around with it too much. Excuse me, God, I don't know why I have like hiccups. I think it's only like a hiccup burp kind of thing. Involuntary burp, I guess is what I would call it, but not really a burp. I don't know. Anyway, that's weird. So let's stop talking about it. We probably don't want to worry about iron at this point. I think we'd be better suited moving it from the old town over here rather than getting new iron. We are just about done. Okay, so we're done. First things first. I don't know where the other 3 people need to be working, but I don't want them there right now. What I do want is to have them here. And I'm immediately going to say move half of the animals over to this caravan stable. So what do we want these guys to be doing? Well, let's take a look at our warehouses. We need clay. Whoop, I went too far. We need clay. That's a big one in the short term. So if I take a look, that's empty. That's got hay, hay, nothing. Okay, so it's all going to be over here. This might be the one to get. That's the one to get. Okay, it's the one at the very end. We want to move the furthest stuff first. Everything. We don't want to start with clay. We want to get all of it, because there's other valuable stuff there too, like the ore. And we're going to move it all to that one, which should be fine. I might need to switch it later, because it'll probably fill up. But how full is this one? It's not full, is it? Yeah, it's fine. It'll be able to make it. Okay, so those guys should be able to do really good work for us. And these guys are done, so I need to reassign them. So you, actually, I think I want you to keep working on the barns. I don't really see a reason not to, so let's do that one. Let's go ahead, move everything from here to, like, I don't know, here. Yeah, that's fine. So we're actually making really good progress now, getting things out of our old town storage and moving them into the new town, which has been a long-term goal that we really need to keep working on here. So once we start getting the clay moved in, we're going to be able to continue on this building. Now, the concern that I have with that is I've only got 6 people that I can do anything with at the moment. I have a lot of people doing farming, and I don't have the ability to take any of them back out right now, so there's really no one that I can pull out from anywhere. I can maybe reduce this by a little, maybe from the pastures as well, but I don't really want to go down that road, to be honest with you. I'd rather keep people where they are. So if I try to get this going, it's not going to work out too great, because I don't have the manpower to do anything with it if I do that. But we can still make progress. I think we're going to blitz this a little bit. This one's not ready yet, but these two I think are good to go. So we've already consumed 400 oats since I last looked at it, so that's uncomfortably fast. We need to be very careful there. That could very, very quickly become a problem for us, so let's just be, you know, smart about it and make sure that we're getting the oats we need as quickly as we can, because if we have another big die-off, it's going to be catastrophic. Because I'm running out of options for solving that quickly. I should actually probably... I've got other things I need to do, but I should maybe think about stockpiling some wool there, because if I don't, I have to move stuff there before I can make use of it. But if I do take care of that first, and it's just sitting there waiting to be traded, then if I need oats at a moment's notice, I can just do it, and the only move I have to worry about is moving the oats from here to here. And there's no problem. So that might be a better move. I think I'll probably worry about that not anytime soon. It's something I should put thought and effort into, but I also don't really want to yet. I think it's fine. We'll worry about that another time. Okay. How are the potatoes doing as we autosave here? They're getting up there pretty quick. I think our farming situation is really well tuned. We're just kind of cranking through stuff. What I'm thinking about doing maybe is if I put pastures, or not orchards back here. Like 2 orchards and then an apiary right here, maybe? Maybe the apiary should be... I need barns too. What if I fill this in? Because you can see the terraforming I did down here. We have plants growing on it, even though it looks like, you know, not dirt. I don't know if that would be permanent. I'm not sure how that works, actually. Because you can see kind of like the grass growth isn't uniform, really. So I wonder if there's some spots where just nothing's going to grow and that's it. To be honest with you, I don't really know how that's meant to work. Something we'll have to consider, put some thought into. Not a major concern at the moment, but definitely something to think about, because what I was thinking about doing is, well, I'd like to fill this in so there's more trees around the apiary. Because the more plants you have on the ground, the better the bees do, I guess? I don't know. I don't fully understand it, to be completely honest with you, but we are definitely going to want to at least do this. Start like right there. That should help. I'm worried that there's going to be a ridge here, but we can deal with that when it's made. For now, it's just something for the 7 people we have with no work to do. They probably don't really have all that much to do at the moment. Okay, we did move some clay, so why don't we unpause this? Because it's not going to get built anyway, we just want to move the clay in so that it's ready to go when the time comes. Because we are going to work on this in the winter, no question about it. Maybe if we're very lucky, it'll be ready for summer next year, but I kind of suspect that probably won't be the case. It just takes too much building, and then I gotta go through a whole nother round of upgrading it, otherwise it's not gonna be correct. So we're gonna have to be a little bit careful with it, but you know what? That is the nature of the beast. We don't need to stress over that too much at this point. I'm concerned about my ability to get a second harvest out of these guys. It doesn't seem to be going fast enough, but on the other hand, we do have a fair amount of oats, and I can do this again next year without much consequences. We're also getting a lot of potatoes here, and technically if I needed to, I could get another farm going, though I'd be somewhat at the mercy of any deaths that might occur, which will be somewhat concerning. I think we'll be alright, though. So we do have a remaining question of what do you do with the caravans when we don't need them? Because I don't just want to lose my donkey economy and just get rid of all of them. That's a bad idea. But I also don't really need them running. So the question becomes, do I use them for distribution of tools or materials to certain locations? Do I say, well, I'm going to put some barns up here that will have... Basically, if any, I'd basically just take any charcoal from anywhere else and put it up there. And food as well, because that needs to be close to housing for ease of access, or do I not even care about that and just say, you know what, this is close enough, they'll deal with it? Because we have the roads, my temptation is to say it's fine, just leave it as it is, but then what do we do with the caravans? Just get rid of them? Do we even need caravans at that point? I would imagine, yeah, we sort of do, but not entirely sure what for, to be honest with you. A lot of destroyed buildings down here. It's kind of what we want to see, though, isn't it? It's somewhat the point of this whole exercise. Other than that, it's, you know, it's going. It's not going quick, but it's going. Bit by bit, they're getting the crap out of there. What are you carrying exactly? How much of what? 48 stone. That's, you know, that's a respectable amount of stone to carry in one trip. I'm actually not that bothered by that. Sure, it'd be nice if it was more. It would make things go faster, but, you know, 48's it's up there. It's not a small number. I'm not bothered that it's only that much. It's a hell of a lot more than a villager can carry, I'll tell you that. Well, potatoes have quietly been mostly harvested. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the trigger on these. I don't think I can afford to wait. Honestly, as soon as this gets a single one ready to harvest... you know what? I'm not even gonna... just get out of there. You're not gonna be able to get anything this year. There's no way. You guys were just too slow harvesting. No excuses for that. You're close as anyone else. The only distance you have is from your home, I suppose, but even that shouldn't be that bad. Especially not when you're being beaten out by a guy directly next to you who's just as far, if not further, from home. Maybe it's a housing placement. Maybe the guys working here happen to be from this house, whereas the guys working here happen to be from, like, this or this house. I don't know how that works yet. And I probably will never know, to be honest, because that's a really detailed mechanic, and I don't know how to figure out exactly how that works beyond trying to, like, just pause and see who works where. Or maybe, like, chart it by name. I don't know, man, that's really tough to figure out. I can think of a test case, maybe. But you'd basically make these two different buildings. Like, one would be... this would be your only farm, and this would be your only pasture or something, and you'd assign people to both, and you'd see where they get in here, and you have just a bunch of other noise. But it would have to be your only farm and only pasture for that to work. Because you'd look for any farmers, you'd look for any animal caretakers, or whatever they're called. What is it? Farmers? Herdsmen. Yep, herdsmen, that makes sense. Even though you can't really have a herd of chickens. Would it be a flock? Flock of chickens? I feel like flock is reserved for things that can actually fly. Not sure about that. I could see that going either way. We might want to cool it on charcoal here, but I kind of feel like we might as well go hard, because there's no reason we wouldn't. It doesn't take any resources that we actually care about, so why not, right? Just burn through it to the best of your ability. I'm more worried about the wood getting consumed into the whatever firewood. It's more concerning, I think, than the alternative, than too much charcoal, rather. Obviously, I understand the two things are related. That's not really my point. You guys are really, like... oh, you finished already, so you should just leave. The flax is the only one that really went too deep on the harvests. You guys are done. You guys are done. I think these guys were done. They just already did another planting cycle. Which is kind of amazing in a way. One more. You guys are done. Oops. Where'd I take people off of? Here. Come on, man, harvest those. I get that they're growing, but come on. Alright, everyone out. It's snowing, -1, you guys are done. So, what do we do now? First off, this goes 8 builders right away. I don't need stone, but I'm gonna still put 6 people in the mine. I want this built, so I'm gonna let that roll. Go right up to 12. What the hell do you mean a cow starved to death? You kidding me? You better be kidding me. Oh, you might not be kidding me. Alright, here's the deal. You guys are done for now. Wool from here to here. Where else do we have wool? Here. Okay. Wool from here to here. You are also done for now. You're gonna do hay from here to here. That was bad. I seem to have blown it pretty terribly. How does this work again? How many? Okay, that's acceptable. Give me that hay, man. We need it badly. Very badly. That's the sheep and the cows that are gonna die. I have like another 4K that's back in the old town, I guess. I don't know where it is. I thought I would have seen it. I guess I probably did see it. It's the ones out by the old houses. That one, yeah, there's 2K. 95. That's it though. I don't know where the rest of it. There's definitely more. It must be like one of these. Wasn't there a... I built a warehouse over here, didn't I? Specifically for... Oh no, it's right here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So I actually need to clean this one out pretty badly. I'm gonna do that next, probably. We need that crap. Oh, please tell me you didn't... Okay. I was gonna say, please tell me you didn't finish the house. You're about to. I need to have a eye on this so that I can... An eye on this so that I can upgrade it immediately. It is very important to make that happen. Don't want anyone being born in this house. Yeah, you guys are stupid. You're not homeless. No one got pregnant in that quarter of a second. Are you fucking kidding me? Someone actually got pregnant. They move fast, man. They don't mess around. At all. Are we out of wood? Alright. New job. Trying to save this guy's life. I think he's completely screwed. There's no chance. There's 0 chance we're gonna be able to get him out. I mean, make a new house for him, rather, but should still try. I can't believe someone got pregnant that quickly. That's so ridiculous. Well, do your best to move those logs, please. The hay is out of there, so now your job is to move this wool. You're closer to it anyway. Just so we have a stockpile. Like I said, it makes more sense to stockpile the wool here than it does anywhere else, to be honest. That's nearing completion. Good, the only thing I need is the wood, which should be arriving pretty shortly here. Okay, so this goes to grass. I'm gonna do grass in these two. We're totally fine on food. We're actually gaining food relatively quickly here. Alright, you died of hypothermia. I'm not gonna sweat it. It's one guy. It's gonna get replaced. He's already being replaced by that pregnant woman, but... I wish he just hadn't died, man. It was unnecessary. It was an adult that we could have benefited from, but nope. He died. Alright, 5 builders. Only need the 5. The rest of you can honestly find some wood to cut down. since we clearly have a wood-related issue here. Get all this. I need to come get some of this, too. It's a little far, but you guys can manage. Chop a little bit off the top here. I know this is going to slightly interfere with the hunters, but I'm not going to sweat it. Herdsman Timothy started. 2 people? Really? 2 people got pregnant instantaneously? Are you kidding me right now? You guys gotta wear condoms sometimes, man. Housing just opened. It's not gonna stay open forever. Sometimes you gotta be patient, not move the day the house is built. Is the other one destroyed? No. Okay, good. We don't have any stuff like this up here anyway, so I'm not gonna sweat it right now, but we are gonna want to worry about that at some point. Man, our builders are fast now. I don't know, maybe it's just proximity to the housing is doing it or what, but they're going quick. I'm gonna say move everything from this place. I'm not gonna worry about doing just the wood anymore. We're okay on that front. You guys can cancel that. There we go. They'll move everything out of it. I think the rest was hay. Yeah, so that'll be helpful as well. I don't need to buy any more right now. Alright, we're doing okay. About to get 22 more people. Just about to come up on 22 minutes in the episode, so great timing. And with that, it is time to end the episode. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you'll join us for the next one as well. If you did enjoy it, you can feel free to come by twitch.tv/electronicmoose anytime, or not anytime, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. PST, which is 9 to 11 p.m. EST. I stream during those times. Right now I'm playing Breath of the Wild a little bit to relax because it's been stressful lately, but isn't it always? It's always stressful. But anyway, point is, feel free to drop by if you'd like to check out a stream. If not, thank you for watching the videos all the same. I appreciate it regardless, and like I said, I'll see you next time. Take care.